Hi there, everybody. Some of you may know me as Erin, some of you may know me as Al, some of you may know me as a Gitabug. What you do know about me is I'm very opinionated, and when I think about something, I hear something, I gotta speak my mind. So, here it goes. Today, I was sitting down with the kids, and we were watching PBS Kids because it's about the only station in the world that I really like on the television for the children when we do have TV time. And on comes one of my all-time favorite shows from when I was little, Sesame Street. And they're singing, the little Sunny Days song. And all of a sudden, what I know is Cookie Monster comes on. And he's chowing down on greens. And I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? And my 8-year-old daughter tells me, oh, he's no longer Cookie Monster. He is now the Veggie Monster. And I'm going, excuse me? When did this happen? Did I miss that meeting with the parents club? I guess I was in the kitchen making cookies because he's always been Cookie Monster. I'm 32 years old, and as long as I can remember, he ate cookies. He didn't eat vegetables. And my daughter informs me that because parents are complaining that Cookie Monster is setting a bad example for their children by eating cookies all the time. I guess the name Cookie Monster didn't register to them. They wanted him changed to the Veggie Monster because he needs to teach children that cookies are a sometimes food. Okay? And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, you've brought children into this world and you cannot get off your behind to teach your children that cookies are a sometimes food. It's really that difficult. You have to count on a puppet to teach your children that they shouldn't be eating cookies all the time. Are you kidding me? Is this how lazy parents have become in society? You were going to blame obesity on the fact that you're sitting your child down in front of a television instead of playing with them, taking them outside, making them do some form of physical activity, because Cookie Monster eating cookies is going to make your kid overweight instead of what you're providing for your child on the table. Has nothing to do with that. The fact that you're taking your kid to McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King or some other fast food joint 3 to 4 times a week, that has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that your child is overweight. Maybe they're meant to be overweight. You can disagree with me, but I'm a big person. I'm not expecting my child to be skinny. I don't overeat. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody who knows me knows that. But maybe somewhere genetically they're meant to be a bigger child. But to tell them that because Cookie Monster is sitting there eating cookies is going to make them fat is really ignorant. Get off your butt and take care of your own children. Is it really that difficult? If you chose to have children or do the act that creates children, then you need to get off your butt and be a parent. Stop letting TV and other people raise your children for you. There are food groups. We all know them. There's meat, dairy, protein, vegetables. We were all taught this probably about 5, 6 years old. We can't remember these to teach those to our children. How about this, put it on their plate, try it, you don't like it, we're going to try something else. Is it that difficult? I know that's what we do, and I've got a child that eats just about every vegetable that is known on the planet. Me? No, I don't. But I've taught her that mommy doesn't have the best eating habits in the world, and I don't want that for her. And that's called parenting. And I cannot believe people are leaving it up to a television program to parent their children. And why are you watching so much TV? Can't you get off your butt and take your kids outside to play? Like when we were little, we had 2, 3 channels, and cartoons were only on Saturdays, and you had to fight over which show you got to watch, and that was a big deal to get to watch that 1 hour of TV that you circled in the TV guide. Y'all remember doing that? Because I know I do. And we were always outside. I may have been a bigger kid, but I was always outside. We played ball, we played games, we did all sorts of things. And my parents, they played with us. My father worked 2 jobs and still had time to come home and play with us. And that's the problem. We're getting so comfortable with television and video games and electronic devices that we're forgetting that we have children out there, and they need to be parented. They need to be guided, and they need to be taught these things. We can't rely on the school. Now they're pulling chocolate milk out of the school because, oh my gosh, it might cause obesity. It's a A little tiny container of milk. That little tiny container of milk isn't going to do as much damage as the fact that you're letting your child eat an entire pizza by himself. That's what I'm talking about. Start parenting. Teach your kids portion sizes. Teach your kids portion control. Set the example. Go and eat a meal in front of your child that has all of the food groups in it. I'm a very picky eater, and I have had to learn this over myself. And I am doing that now. We have little plates that have little sections in them, and it may sound immature or childish to you, but if that's what it takes for me to retrain my own brain and encourage my child to do good, that's what I'm going to do, because I am a parent. I made a decision to bring this child into the world, and I'm not letting anybody else but her father and I raise her. And I think the problem we have in society is we get just so comfortable with these programs and other people that they're expecting the school to pick up the pieces for us, and it's got to stop. If you have a child is a blessing, a child is a gift. There are people out there that would just kill to have what you have. Take care of your child, take care of your responsibility, and teach them right, and stop depending on TV to do a job that you were supposed to do. Thank you.